On July 18, 2025, a critical moment in Nigeria's judicial history will unfold behind closed doors again. Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, returns to court to continue a trial that has held the nation's attention for years. But outside the courtroom, another story plays out. Activist and former presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore has once more been denied access to observe the proceedings. This isn't a one-off denial. Sowore has been repeatedly turned away during hearings in 2021, again in 2023, and now in 2025. The official reason? Limited space. But when repeated over years, this excuse begins to look like something more deliberate, a pattern of exclusion designed to shrink civic oversight and dampen public scrutiny. Whether or not one supports Sowore's politics or Kanu's ideology, the right to observe court proceedings is a basic democratic norm. Justice, they say, must not only be done, it must be seen to be done. If we allow authorities to bar citizens from courtrooms simply because they are inconvenient or outspoken, we open the door to deeper authoritarianism. The courtroom should never be a gated estate. It should be a public square. Particularly in a case as politically charged as this, where the government accuses a man of terrorism and secession, the transparency of the judicial process is not a luxury. It is a necessity. Sowore is not a stranger to state repression. From his arrest in 2019 to his continued surveillance and harassment, his name has become synonymous with the struggle for free speech in Nigeria. Excluding him from public trials isn't just about space. It's about control. It's about narrowing who gets to witness and who gets to speak. The trial of Nnamdi Kanu is not merely legal, it is symbolic. It represents the tension between state power and minority dissent, between unity and freedom. But the government's insistence on secrecy chips away at its own credibility. If the case against Kanu is so strong, why keep it hidden? Even the prosecution's evidence, reports linking Kanu's broadcast to the NSAS unrest, requires public scrutiny. Intelligence agents like he have testified without cross-verifiable proof. If those claims are allowed to go unchallenged in a closed courtroom, they risk becoming gospel without interrogation. Meanwhile, the defense has submitted a no-case motion, arguing that the government failed to establish a prima facie case. This legal moment is pivotal, yet it's happening away from the eyes of the very public whose taxes pay for the proceedings. If observers like Sowore are barred from attending, what confidence can ordinary Nigerians have that the process is fair, unbiased, or even constitutional? How can we trust the system when it actively resists observation? Let us be clear, justice is not just about verdicts. It is about process. It is about ensuring the accused has a fair chance, that the prosecution doesn't rely on shadows and whispers, and that the public can witness each step of the way. We are not asking for special treatment. We are asking for public access, for consistency, for constitutional rights to be upheld, for Nigeria to act like the democracy it claims to be. Across the continent, we see democratic spaces shrinking, from jailing journalists to banning protests. Nigeria must resist this trend. We must choose openness over opacity, debate over silence, and truth over fear. Today it's Sowore. Tomorrow it could be anyone. It could be you. When governments begin to decide who gets to observe justice, it's only a matter of time before they decide who gets it at all. So this moment demands more than passive concern. It demands that citizens speak out, that legal experts weigh in, that civil society rises to insist on access, fairness, and transparency. Silence, in this case, is complicity. And we invite you to join this conversation. Speak up. Share this piece. Like, comment, and subscribe to our updates. Let's keep holding power accountable. You can also follow us on Facebook for real-time updates, videos, and legal analysis. Democracy is not a spectator sport. Get involved.